I only have 2 pages of speech. Single space, font. Garamond at least.
Garamond 11.
Before I start, let me say sorry first for my lengthy speech. But let me humbly ask you all one simple question that perhaps you have been asked before. Why are you still in Ateneo? I think most of us, if not all of us, were asked by one or two people, loved ones, about this. Why are you still in Ateneo? Maybe this will sum up the whole speech. Why are you still here in Ateneo? Just yesterday, we had one of the most fun-filled activities in my 15 years of stay here in school. The laser tag. High school, do you still remember that? Okay, the laser tag. All of us save two. Who are the two? I think Sir Dave and Sir Val. Save two. All of us were totally virgins of the game. Totally virgins. We were grouped into 4 with 5 in each group. I was grouped with 3 launchers and Mamenshi. The objective is simple: shoot the opponents and avoid being shot at using a laser gun. Shoot the opponent. Isn't that fun? No? Shoot the opponent. Once you enter the almost pitch black, acre wide, almost half a hectare, Maze Field firing range, the battle begins. What happened in the next 20 minutes of the Star Wars-like combat was, it was ballistic. It was perfectly riotous, as if you are in a virtual world of League of Legends. Only this time, it is very real. Wala lang namatay. Each group having their own battle plan, trying to get the best stronghold. Screams here and there. Halfway along the game, I just shouted myself out for no reason at all. It was really fun. Screams here and there. Swift crisscrossing of snipers, troopers from one camp to the other. Laser light. If you can remember laser light in Mission Impossible. So imagine that laser light just rains everywhere. You wouldn't even know who and what hits you. The gadget you wear just says, never give up, never give up. That means you're hit. And this I can remember, never give up. I cannot remember anymore if you hit someone. It says something else. I think good job. Is it good job? Good job. So I did not hear that often. So kaya I just remember that never give up. Never give up. So keep on shooting. Laser tag battle seemingly reflects my own Ateneo story. 15 years ago, meaning when I was about 20 years old. Yeah? 15 years ago, 20 years old. Is that right? Okay, 25 years of age. So I entered high school 25 years old. I decided to do a paradigm shift. From journalist to physicist. From civil to social engineer. Diba? From atheist activist to Ignatian Atheist. Okay, para mag-rhyme. So, Atenista. Okay. Just imagine the contrast of me in barong and clean-cut hair, sometimes no hair at all, na yun. To me, 15 years ago, 15 years back, sporting a long, blonde pigtail. Long, blonde pigtail. And a sandwich short attire. Facing Father Manny inside his office in my first and only formal interview, job interview. Buti na lang tinanggap ako. At before ko tinanggap yung position, I had to ask Father more time to decide kasi he said, we will only accept you if you cut your hair short and dye it black. Father, can you give me time to decide first? So it was really a very difficult decision to cut my hair and dye it black. But good thing I decided to join the Ateneo community. It was just like entering the laser tag battle, knowing not what will happen next, having no clear idea about the gizmos and the battlefield that lies ahead. What came after the interview was pure and simple laser tag saga. I had to learn the rudiments of teaching from ground zero. as in from ground zero. I'm not an education major to start with. I was at my worst in my first year, like almost all of us here experience. My lesson plans and assessment tools were also fired by red marks. My post-observations were sniped with corrections from teaching strategies up to my get-up. In my first year, I go to school and I teach while wearing shades. And I thought it was cool. And even my idiosyncrasies that occasionally border on impertinence were hit. Sometimes, if not often, up to the point of earning me disciplinary endorsements. It was never easy. I had to change my teaching perspective. One quip of Ma'am Au, I can still remember clearly, was when she told me, Sir H, your students are not engineering students in a military school. So you can already imagine how I taught in my first year. Sir H, they are not engineering students in a military school. I had to understand a lot of things, including the meaning of being an Ignatian formator. It took me years, and until now, I'm trying my best to approximate my understanding to it. I had to understand why we needed to time in and time out. It was a difficult thing for me to understand. Why do we need to time in and time out? I go to school when I have a class. And why we needed to wear uniforms and IDs in school. And the irony of it now, I am asking the students to wear uniforms and IDs now. Why do we need to pray in class? Why not pray individually or not pray at all if you don't like to? Why we must slow down or wait for students to catch up the lesson? Isn't that their problem? Why do we need to pay taxes exactly? Right? Why do we need to wear medals in October? Why do we need to talk to parents if their kids fail? Or why do we need to complement science with faith? I had to know who this bald soldier was, who the Jesuits were, what AMDG and Magis meant. I needed to understand why I must attend retreats. My first retreat was here in Ateneo in my first year. Why I have to be observed. And why can I observe them? Why I must prepare my lesson plans? And why is Sir Primo not yet married?
I do have.
I had to say that. I had to say. Suffice it to say that, like playing. Is he here? Okay. Suffice it to say that, like playing the laser tag, my 15 years was a wonderful battlefield. That it was a combination of you hits, and then hit yous. It was never a perfect battle, but as the song goes, it was a battle of perfect imperfection. While being beautifully shot at, I learned how to handle the teaching gun well. That made me want to form young people to be heroic Ignatian leaders again and again and again. If I can insert this story for a short seconds, just few nights ago, we had a chance to talk to our graduates now in college, from first year, second year, third year, fourth year, different batches. We asked them about things. Now, it's just simple FGD, focus group discussion. And after all the questions, in the third hour of that meeting, Father Jiao asked them the ultimate question. Did we clearly form you as leaders, Ignatian leaders? And Father, without even finishing his sentence, no one is exempted. All of those who attended said yes immediately. Some even said yes, of course. But sometimes, I need to say this because sometimes we feel in the eyes of our kids, of our students, a little bit of disappointment if they don't do things that we like them to do. But this experience of ours with Ma'am Sari around both of us, Ma'am Sally, immediately had goosebumps when our students immediately answered us, yes, you did prepare us for college. We are leaders in our own rights in college. So palapakan naman natin sarili natin. All the assignments I had, the memos and PAIs I received. Did you cry in your PAI? There was once that I cried with my PAI, and I cried for almost an hour for it. And it made me a stronger person. So that one I can never forget. The responsibilities given to me, a lot of things. The students I mentored, hundreds of them. Some of them are already engineers, lawyers, doctors, so go figure my age. The teachers I collaborated with have strengthened my resolve to working in Ateneo, in Omnibus, Amari, at Servire. Even if it means cutting my hair short and dyeing it black. The whizzes of good intention guidance from my mentors, Ma'am Au, Ma'am Bing, my former subject area coordinator, who is now working in the United States, Sir Primo, at least, as far as I'm concerned, my best friend. I don't know with him. Ma'am Sari, Father Manny, Father Jao, and other Jesuit brothers, the rest of the Jesuit brothers and fathers, and my equally quirky, special, and outstanding colleagues, high school, grade school, kinder, and staff combined. You guys, from the past until the present, placed me in high spirits for 15 years. One of the strangest things that happened in the laser tag battle yesterday was that everyone was just pumped up and excited to tell their crazy experiences after the pandemonic encounter. While sharing popcorn, we laughed at our mistakes. Parang doon mga buwang lang. We laughed at our mistakes. Young and old, we exchanged score sheets but went beyond the numbers. We compared strategies and hits with boisterous laughter. We tapped each other's shoulders, especially those who got low scores. We nitpicked about our miscues, back pains, bruises, and yet we wanted to play another round more. I felt not just Magis all around me, but that sense of family, that sense of wonder, that sense of community. I felt God telling me, worry not, do not worry. You are in the right battlefield. You are in the right company. You are in the right path. Daang matuwid. Last night, I was asked by my retired college teacher mom, the same question, alam ni Saiki yan, the same question she bugs me almost every semester. Why am I still in Ateneo? Then I thought, it was a trick question. I also thought, baka rhetorical lang. So, as a Ateneo informator, I had to discern the question first and consider her context and take time to chew that big question. After discerning while eating my KBL dinner last night, and with the laser tag experience still fresh in my mind, I replied to my mom. Why am I still in, of course in Niligay not, but I just translated it in English. Why am I still in Ateneo? So I told her, why not? My daughters were formed very well in Ateneo by you guys. And I thank you so much because of that. I have found here, in this same Jesuit institution, I have found my extended family. I have found my inner core, my God. I have found my passion, that is teaching. And I have found my mission to form student leaders, or leaders, nation leaders. And so far, it all makes perfect sense. Thank you, Ateneo.